Moon charging vs sun charging. What's the difference? Moon charging and sun charging are two of the most ancient, powerful, and nature-aligned methods for restoring, amplifying, and awakening the energy of crystals. Across cultures and civilizations, people have turned to the sun and the moon not only for survival, but also for guidance, healing, and energetic renewal. When you place your crystals under these celestial bodies, you are not just charging them, you are connecting with the natural forces that have shaped spiritual practices for thousands of years. To understand moon charging versus sun charging, it is important to go beyond basic instructions and explore the deeper science, metaphysics, symbolism, and energetic mechanics behind them. This script takes you into that depth so the audience stays engaged till the end, learns the raw truth, and leaves with clarity. If they have questions, they can comment, and you can ask them to like, subscribe, and continue watching for more such powerful knowledge. Why crystals need charging? Crystals absorb energy constantly. They pick up thoughts, emotions, environmental vibrations, spiritual residue, and sometimes even the energetic imprint of places or people. This accumulation eventually slows down or distorts the crystal's natural frequency. Charging a crystal is the process of restoring its original vibrational resonance so it can work at full power for manifestation, healing, protection, intuition, clarity, grounding, emotional balance, or any specific intention. Charging is like giving your crystal a reset combined with a power boost. Without charging, crystals become dull, heavy, or energetically inactive. Charging through the sun or moon is the most natural method because crystals come from the earth, and earth itself is influenced by both celestial forces. How celestial energy interacts with crystals. Sunlight and moonlight both carry electromagnetic waves, photonic particles, and vibrational frequencies. When crystals are placed under these energies, their lattice structures absorb and realign with those frequencies. Sunlight is direct, active, sharp, and energizing. Moonlight is reflective, subtle, feminine, and calming. The structure of minerals makes them highly responsive to light, especially because most crystals contain silica, one of the most light-responsive materials on Earth. In simple terms, crystals behave like tiny natural batteries that can be activated through exposure to celestial frequencies. The difference lies in the nature of the energy source you choose. Understanding sun energy. Sun energy is yang energy. It represents action, clarity, power, strength, motivation, expansion, purification, and outward movement. The sun has been worshipped in ancient Egypt, Greece, Mesopotamia, India, China, and indigenous cultures as the symbol of life. When a crystal absorbs sunlight, it awakens its masculine properties and activates its fiery side. Sun charging is best for raising the crystal's vibration quickly and intensely. It brings heat, speed, and momentum into the crystal's field. Understanding moon energy. Moon energy is yin energy. It represents intuition, emotions, manifestation, cycles, reflection, subtlety, psychic insight, calmness, and inward movement. The moon has always been associated with magic, dreams, rituals, and the subconscious mind. When a crystal absorbs moonlight, it awakens its feminine properties and activates its receptive, intuitive side. Moon charging is gentler, slower, and harmonizing. It brings clarity, softness, and emotional balance into the crystal's field. How sun charging works energetically. Sunlight contains ultraviolet, visible, and infrared light. These light waves interact with the electrons in a crystal's atomic structure, causing them to vibrate at a higher frequency. This energetic agitation recharges the crystal rapidly. The sun also burns away stagnant or negative energy. This is why sun charging is known for purification and activation. It is similar to a spiritual deep clean combined with a power boost. The heat of the sun stimulates the mineral ions within the crystal, making the crystal more active and responsive when you work with it. If someone needs fast results, clarity, motivation, or strong energy work, sun charging is highly effective. How moon charging works energetically. Moonlight is actually sunlight reflected from the moon's surface, but the reflection transforms the quality of the light. Moonlight carries subtle, softer photonic energy that interacts gently with the crystal's lattice. The moon's gravitational pull also plays a role. The same force that affects ocean tides influences energetic fields on Earth, including crystal frequencies. Moon charging aligns the crystal with the moon phases, which have their own energetic signatures. New moon brings intention-setting energy. Waxing moon brings growth energy. Full moon brings amplification. Waning moon brings release. When a crystal is charged under moonlight, it becomes more aligned with intuitive, emotional, and spiritual frequencies. Differences in energetic output after charging. After sun charging, crystals feel sharp, strong, bright, and highly active. They hold an outward moving energy. They push energy forward. They support action. After moon charging, crystals feel calm, deep, magnetic, and balanced. They hold an inward moving energy. They attract energy. They support intuition. In simple terms, sun charging gives your crystal a push, while moon charging gives your crystal a flow. Some practitioners say sun charging makes a crystal feel like fire, while moon charging makes a crystal feel like water. Both are powerful, but their influences are completely different. Types of crystals best suited for sun charging. Crystals that are strong, dense, and naturally aligned with fire, earth, and solar energy respond best to sunlight. These include tiger's eye, sunstone, citrine, carnelian, black tourmaline, hematite, red jasper, pyrite, smoky quartz, fire quartz, and agate. These stones can withstand sunlight without losing color. Their internal composition is stable in heat and light. Crystals associated with confidence, grounding, protection, and motivation perform better when charged under the sun. These crystals are naturally aligned with masculine, action-oriented energy. Types of crystals not suited for sun charging. Many crystals fade, crack, or weaken under intense sunlight. These include amethyst, rose quartz, fluorite, aquamarine, celestite, ametrine, super 7, conzite, opal, larimar, amazonite, and most pastel or transparent crystals. Sunlight breaks down the molecular bonds responsible for their color. This process is called photobleaching. Some crystals also contain water or delicate minerals that degrade in heat. This is why moon charging is the safer, universally suitable method for almost all crystals. Types of crystals best suited for moon charging. Moon charging works well for every crystal, but it is especially powerful for stones connected to intuition, spirituality, manifestation, healing, emotions, and subtle energy work. These include moonstone, selenite, labradorite, amethyst, rose quartz, clear quartz, lapis lazuli, celestite, angelite, black obsidian, aquamarine, lepidolite, and any crystal used for psychic abilities. Moon charging enhances the mystical and receptive qualities of these stones. Moonlight also supports emotional release, shadow work, clarity, and dream work. How to sun charge crystals properly. Sun charging requires awareness because direct sunlight can be too harsh for many stones. The safest method is to place the crystal in early morning sunlight when UV intensity is low. A windowsill, balcony, or outdoor surface works well. A few minutes to 1 hour is enough for most crystals. If the crystal is strong and sunlight safe, you can leave it for up to 2 hours. Never place crystals on hot metal surfaces or in extremely hot climates. Always check the crystal's reaction. If you feel it getting overheated or discolored, remove it immediately. Sunlight also purifies, so intention is optional, but if you want, you can mentally set a purpose while placing it. How to moon charge crystals properly. Moon charging is simple, gentle, and safe. Place the crystal under the night sky where moonlight can reach it. It does not need direct moonlight. Even a cloudy night works because lunar energy travels through clouds. You can place crystals on a tray, cloth, or natural surface. Leaving them out from sunset to sunrise allows them to fully absorb lunar frequencies. The full moon is the most powerful time, but every moon phase has benefits. Your intention matters deeply in moon charging. Speak or think your intention before placing the crystal under the moon. The moon amplifies emotional and spiritual vibrations, so keep your thoughts calm and centered. The role of moon phases in charging. New moon is best for setting intentions. It gives the crystal a fresh start energy. Waxing moon is best for growth, manifestation, and expansion. It increases the crystal's ability to attract opportunities. Full moon is best for amplification, cleansing, and awakening. It supercharges every crystal and clears emotional residue. Waning moon is best for release, letting go, shadow work, and healing. It supports emotional detox and inner clarity. When you align charging with moon phases, your crystal becomes part of a natural manifestation cycle. The spiritual meaning of sun charging. Sun energy symbolizes awakening, clarity, truth, focus, power, and victory. When you charge a crystal under the sun, you infuse it with these spiritual qualities. Sunlight removes confusion. It dissolves negative attachments. It activates your crystal's potential. Sun charging is associated with masculine archetypes such as action, courage, leadership, and outward progress. It strengthens the willpower of the crystal user. If someone is stuck, unmotivated, or facing energetic blocks, sun charging can activate a breakthrough. The spiritual meaning of moon charging. Moon energy symbolizes mystery, dreams, feelings, wisdom, intuition, and the subconscious mind. When you charge a crystal under the moon, you infuse it with these spiritual qualities. Moonlight helps your crystal connect with deeper layers of energy. It awakens psychic abilities. It harmonizes emotional imbalances. It supports feminine archetypes such as softness, understanding, creativity, and inward growth. Moon charging strengthens emotional intelligence, spiritual sensitivity, and alignment with the universe. How to choose between sun charging and moon charging. Your choice depends on your purpose. If you need power, motivation, and clarity, choose sun charging. If you need intuition, peace, healing, or emotional release, choose moon charging. If your crystal is delicate or easily fades, choose moon charging. If you want to cleanse heavy energy quickly, choose sun charging. If you want to manifest something subtly and spiritually, choose moon charging. Some practitioners combine both, placing the crystal in the sunlight for a few minutes and under the moon overnight. This creates a balanced masculine-feminine energy field. How charging affects manifestation work. Sun charging amplifies manifestation that requires action, courage, and physical effort. Moon charging amplifies manifestation that requires intuition, alignment, and magnetic attraction. Sun charging boosts the outward push required for goals. Moon charging boosts the inward pull required for goals. When you understand the difference, you can align your crystal with the type of manifestation energy you need. How charging affects healing work. Sun charging supports physical healing, energy clearing, confidence building, and aura strengthening. Moon charging supports emotional healing, trauma release, spiritual clarity, and subconscious transformation. Some healers use sun charging for masculine imbalances and moon charging for feminine imbalances. The combination creates holistic healing. How charging affects protection work. Sun charging creates a shield-like protective energy field that blocks negativity. Moon charging creates a reflective protective energy field that returns negativity to its source. Sun charging helps when negativity is external. Moon charging helps when negativity is emotional or internal. Understanding this helps you choose the right method for psychic protection. Common mistakes people make when charging. Leaving delicate crystals in harsh sunlight is the most common mistake. Another mistake is charging on hot surfaces, which can crack the crystal. Some people forget to cleanse before charging, which traps old energy. Others do not set an intention during moon charging, which limits the crystal's effectiveness. Some think moon charging only works in direct moonlight, which is not true. Some think sun charging requires full intensity, but soft morning light is often enough. Signs a crystal has been successfully sun-charged. It feels warm, vibrant, sharp, and active. You may feel a tingling sensation when holding it. The crystal may appear brighter or clearer. You may feel motivated or energized in its presence. The crystal feels like it has awakened from sleep. Signs a crystal has been successfully moon-charged. It feels cool, peaceful, and deeply calming. Its energy feels magnetic and expansive. You may feel emotional clarity or intuitive messages. The crystal feels harmonized and spiritually alive. How often to charge crystals using sun or moon? Active crystals may need charging every 1 to 2 weeks. Emotional or healing crystals may need charging every 1 month. If you use a crystal daily, charge it more often. If you use it rarely, monthly or moon cycle charging is enough. Trust your intuition. When a crystal feels heavy, dull, or energetically off, it needs charging. Can you charge multiple crystals together? Yes, both sun and moon charging can be done in groups. The only time to separate them is when you have very light sensitive stones and want to sun charge only the safe ones. Group charging amplifies collective frequency. Cultural and historical significance of sun and moon charging. Ancient Egyptians used sun temples for purification rituals. Hindu traditions consider sunlight sacred for spiritual cleansing. Native American tribes used the sun for power renewal. The moon has been worshipped by ancient Celts, Greeks, Chinese dynasties, and many indigenous cultures for dreamwork and magic. Crystal charging is deeply rooted in these ancient practices. The science behind why sunlight and moonlight affect crystals. Minerals respond to light due to photonic absorption, atomic vibration, and resonant frequency modulation. In simpler terms, light interacts with crystal atoms to alter their energetic state. Sunlight agitates and activates. Moonlight harmonizes and stabilizes. Crystals behave like natural oscillators. Light is a frequency source. Their interaction creates energetic renewal. Choosing the right method for your spiritual path. If you resonate with fire, movement, action, sunlight, morning rituals, and masculine energy, sun charging will feel natural. If you resonate with intuition, night rituals, dreams, emotions, and feminine energy, moon charging will feel natural. Some people evolve over time and change their preference. There is no right or wrong method. There is only alignment and intention. Balanced charging for the most powerful results. Balanced charging involves giving your crystal a few minutes of sun exposure followed by overnight moon charging. This creates a union of masculine and feminine energy. The crystal becomes centered, powerful, intuitive, clear, and harmonized. Balanced charging is ideal for manifestation, spiritual rituals, healing sessions, and energy grid work. When not to use sun charging. Do not use sunlight if your crystal is color sensitive, delicate, or heat reactive. Do not sun charge during extreme temperatures. Avoid leaving crystals unattended in intense sunlight. Do not sun charge crystals related to moon energy, such as selenite or moonstone, for long periods because it disturbs their natural frequency. When not to use moon charging. Moon charging is safe for all crystals, but avoid moon charging when your emotional energy is unstable because moonlight amplifies your emotional frequency. Moon charging magnifies intention, whether positive or negative. Be mindful of your emotional state. How charging affects crystal grids, rituals, and spell work. Sun-charged crystals make grids more active and dynamic. Moon-charged crystals make grids more psychic and intuitive. Sun energy supports rituals involving strength, courage, and cleansing. Moon energy supports manifestation, healing, dreams, and spiritual communication. Charging influences the outcome of your energy work significantly. Understanding energetic polarity. Every crystal has masculine and feminine energy. Sun charging awakens the masculine polarity. Moon charging awakens the feminine polarity. When you intentionally charge based on polarity, your crystals become aligned with universal energy laws. This helps create successful manifestation outcomes. Sun charging for manifestation rituals. Sun-charged crystals manifest faster when your intention requires physical action, courage, external opportunities, leadership energy, or career success. Sun charging enhances goal-oriented manifestation. Moon charging for manifestation rituals. Moon-charged crystals manifest deeply when your intention requires inner alignment, emotional healing, intuitive guidance, or spiritual clarity. Moon charging enhances magnetic attraction. Understanding seasonal influence on charging. Sun charging is more intense during summer due to strong UV radiation. Moon charging is more powerful during winter because the night sky is clearer. Solar solstices and lunar eclipses amplify charging energy. Working with seasons can enhance results. Understanding astrological influence on charging. Charging under specific zodiac moons amplifies certain energies. For example, charging under an Aries moon enhances courage. Under a Pisces moon enhances intuition. Under a Taurus moon enhances grounding. Sun charging during fire seasons enhances activity. Moon charging during water seasons enhances emotional depth. While both methods are deeply connected to natural law, Sun and Moon are the two main governing forces of Earth's rhythm. Their cycles influence tides, plants, animals, hormones, emotions, sleep cycles, and seasons. When you use these natural forces to charge your crystals, you align your spiritual practice with cosmic intelligence. This creates stronger manifestation and healing results. Advanced techniques for sun charging. Use early morning or late afternoon sun for gentle activation. Use sunlight filtered through a window for sensitive stones. Use short bursts of sun exposure for stones that fade easily. Visualize golden light entering the crystal as it charges. Advanced techniques for moon charging. Place crystals on natural materials like wood or earth to ground energy. Use a bowl of water for water-safe crystals to amplify lunar reflection. Write intentions on paper and place them under the crystal. Charge during rare events like supermoons or lunar eclipses for massive amplification. The difference between solar and lunar intention setting. Solar intention setting focuses on what you want to do, achieve, or create. Lunar intention setting focuses on what you want to feel, attract, or align with. Solar intention is outward. Lunar intention is inward. Both combined create manifestation success. Understanding the energetic signature of sunlight. Sunlight carries heat, light, electromagnetic waves, and earth-based frequencies. It stimulates the sympathetic nervous system. It energizes action. Crystals absorb this signature and carry it into your energy field. Understanding the energetic signature of moonlight. Moonlight carries reflection, shadow, subtlety, and cosmic intuition. It stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system. It relaxes and opens the subconscious. Crystals absorb this signature and carry it into your aura. How to feel the energy after charging. After sun charging, hold the crystal and feel its warmth and sharpness. Notice if your thoughts become clearer. After moon charging, hold the crystal and feel its coolness and calm. Notice if your intuition heightens. Feeling helps you understand which method aligns more with your energy. The deep esoteric meaning behind sun and moon charging. Sun represents consciousness, identity, purpose, and clarity. Moon represents subconscious, emotion, mystery, and spiritual depth. When you charge crystals under them, you are harmonizing the conscious and subconscious mind. This is why many ancient spiritual systems used both to achieve enlightenment. Why intent matters more in moon charging than sun charging. Sun charging has natural purification power. Even without intention, it cleanses and activates. Moon charging amplifies whatever energy is present. If your intention is strong, moon charging becomes powerful. If your intention is unclear, the crystal may not fully activate. How beginners should choose charging method. If someone is new and unsure, moon charging is the safest option. It works for all crystals without risk. Once they understand their crystal's nature, they can explore sun charging carefully. Beginners should start with moon charging and evolve naturally. How experienced practitioners use both. Advanced practitioners use sun charging for goals and moon charging for spiritual work. They choose methods based on the current energy requirement. They study moon phases and sunlight intensity. Their charging is intentional and aligned with cosmic cycles. Why scientific and spiritual worlds agree on crystal charging. Science explains how light affects crystal structures. Spirituality explains how energy affects intention and manifestation. When combined, they create a balanced understanding. Charging is both scientific and mystical. What to expect after consistent charging practice. Your crystals become more responsive. Your intuition sharpens. Your healing sessions become deeper. Your manifestations accelerate. Your connection with nature becomes stronger. Charging becomes a daily or monthly ritual that transforms your spiritual journey. Sun charging is direct, strong, active, masculine, and fast. Moon charging is gentle, subtle, intuitive, feminine, and deep. Both are powerful. Both are sacred. Both are connected to the natural rhythm of the universe. When you understand the difference, you can choose the right method for your intention, crystal type, and spiritual paths. If viewers have questions, they can comment and continue learning with you. If they stayed till the end, they can like, subscribe, and explore more such knowledge.